Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? So I thought I'd talk about careers, specifically careers in IT, obviously, as that's my career path. And as many people know, it seems quite bleak at this time, and a lot of job markets do. I'm out here near Mount Adams, so you guys want to take a look here. It's so beautiful. You see that mountain? There's a higher spot up there where you can see it pretty well from too. And I'm enjoying life because for me, that's what all this is about. Enjoying life. I think that's why most people work. Obviously, you want to get enjoyment from the work you do, but there's only so much of that to go around. So, as an old timer here who's been in IT for quite some time now, wouldn't say decades, but we're getting close. If you're interested in IT or anything information tech related, my advice to you is just start. Anything, any job. People who are having trouble getting jobs, yes, they can't pay the bills, but if you can still live with your parents or you got roommates, just work. Just have income coming in, no matter how shitty it is. And yeah, obviously $7, $10, $12 an hour, even $20 an hour, you can't really survive on that. But it's not about that bit. As long as you can survive, that is. The reason to work, unless you have some type of entrepreneurial spirit that you can get in motion fast enough and well enough, the reason to work is to get the work ethic, which can lead to that entrepreneurial spirit, which can lead to the abilities of moving buildings, if you will, right? To make your dreams come true. But getting the skills, getting the customer service, a lot of stuff's customer service, and even if it's not actually customer service, being able to interact with other people, other teams, like in IT, even the help desk, you might work with all the different teams just to figure out where stuff goes. For instance, security team, engineering team, which, security probably has its own engineering team. Then there's app management that has their own engineering team. All these different teams. But that's kind of customer service. Not that you need to kiss people's asses, but just knowing how to talk to people, how to socialize, how to integrate, how to have EQ, right? Emotional quotient, quality. What does that even stand for? Quotient, isn't it? Because IQ is intelligent quotient. I think, wow, now I'm not even sure. Anyways, but IQ, EQ, they're both important. But having that social skill, especially if you struggle with it, like I've struggled with it, I still do. I think everybody struggles with both skills, IQ, EQ. It's not like you just are born with it innately. There's certain things you might be better at it, some things you might be worse at. But putting in the work, and so having a job is important. And then you have a little extra cash, right? And you might make connections. You meet people, you impress them with your ability to do the technical side, your ability to do the social side, combination of both. And that can go a long way. Now, yes, AI is coming for our jobs, all of us. Automation always has. But maybe just go out and hike if you can. We don't all have time to do stuff like this, or the money, the gas, all that stuff. But getting out in nature, realizing that really we're all here in this same place, on Earth. And these skills, just because AI takes the job away from you, doesn't mean that skill isn't important to nurture, to use. Because you can have fun doing that on your own, and unless they take all of us out, why not invest in yourself? Why not be the best you can be? Why not enjoy life for what it has to offer? So, again, if you're starting out, if you've been in it for a while, if you lost your job, which a lot of people have, take some time and then get back into it. just to have a little bit of money, just to socialize with people, just to skill up, not because that job's going to be around. You definitely should skill up specifically for things that are going to be around, but it's moving so fast at this point. You know, will you be able to catch up with it? I don't know. I would say try. Always try. Always try to stay up on stuff, but don't stop doing the basics, the fundamentals. Math, basic science, understanding, foraging. I mean, you know, we're out here in nature, but all the things. Trading, economics. It's good to know. Don't just offload everything to technology. Even if you work in technology, like I do. I don't. I use it as a tool, and you should, because you should understand how to use the tools you have. But just like any tool, you should know how to build it too, to an extent, to put it together. What makes it tick? Why, how it works, maybe where it came from, if you're interested in history, which is important. Anyways, that's my spiel. I hope that everyone's doing good out there, and I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. Self-care in these hard times. Anyways, if you have any requests of specific things to do, or of course, I know my videos, some of them don't have the best quality, and you want me to go back and do them again, I will be happy to do that. I need to get some new equipment to do some of the demos, because it's just hard on one computer. But once I get that back and a little bit more time, I'll start maybe redoing some old ones and filming some new ones. But I'm also thinking of doing more of a kind of free form like this, maybe doing a live, and then we can just chat. You know, I'll talk about the stuff I know. I can do some impromptu courses, you know, just on YouTube, and we can just discuss stuff like the basics of SSH, or I don't know, RDP, sure, different ways to connect, different ways to interface with PowerShell and command prompts, or Linux systems to configure a computer, or check the different things on your network, or just some scripting, some programming, anything you guys want. You know, just let me know. Hit me up on the comments here and on my other videos. Let me know what you want to see. And I know some people have made some requests, and I have written them down. I promise you I have. I just, it takes a lot to produce some of the more high quality ones, but I will start trying to make some more time for just kind of freeform like this, and just, you know, drop in, let us know, let me know what's good. Anyways, I hope you guys get outside, get some fresh air, and have a great day. Peace.